Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday the 8th of August. We've got some new mods. They dropped really early today. That makes a change, doesn't it? We've got some updates as well. We've got the Agco Ideal 2017-2023 pack by Patrick, the Palette Additional Features by DD Mod Passion, the Stara Imperador 4000 by Stara Brazil and Connect Modding, the X7 VT Drive Track, the McCormick by Owner Emre, the Russo E Castor by Universe Simu Modding have all had updates. Sitting directly in front of me, we've got the Lizard SMB40. This is by VuleX. That's this SMB. It is a bale shredder for animals. It's interesting, actually. I'm assuming. We're going to see. There's no actual options for. There's no pipe or anything like that. It's fairly standard. 3.54 megabytes download. It's only one slot. 40 horsepower required, and there's no options. You will find it under animals. Just there. Slot counts one anyway. 40 horsepower. Takes one bale. No options. Recommended combinations is for skid steer loader. Now obviously if you've got the CSZ pack, in the CSZ pack there's loads of different adapters from like front loader to skid steer loader to wheel loader to skid, so it doesn't necessarily just have to be on a skid steer loader. With an adapter you could probably put it on something else. So what we'll do, I'd like to say, I haven't even tried this yet. I'm assuming it comes out the holes this side, but it might be it opens that side, so we'll see when we turn this on. L1 R1 unload here. Oh, that's interesting. What is? Oh wow! Okay, look at that. Teach me for have a look underneath. That's a bit different, isn't it? It just literally just plonks through and just gravity just shreds it, and those bars, the shredders just roll. I think it'd be better if it had another cover this side as well, maybe, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I do like that. And this one, I've got a JCB skid steer loader. This is the teleskid, so you have got an extension on the teleskid as well. A little bit, sort of half, somewhere between the skid steer loader and the telehandler. So if you need to reach out to do shredding, you can. There we go. The Lizard SMB40 by VuleX. Next we've got, we'll go to this next actually, or well it is this, but it's different versions of. We've got the Zetor 311 3011 Major. This is by Wisnia Games 239. 33.75 megabytes download, 13 slots on console for the first one. Really, really nicely made Zetor with a few different options on this. Different tyre. I mean, look at the bolts on that. That's staggeringly good. The detail on that. Wow. So in this version of it, we've got a cab with protection bars around it, I guess for forestry work, or if you're working somewhere where things might fall on your head, I guess. Keeps you out of the inclement weather as well. But like I say, nicely made. This you'll find under vehicles and small tractors. A few different options. It's only 16 grand, but it's only 35 horsepower. And it doesn't matter which engine setup you go for. Nothing much changes actually. It's more of a decal thing. It still stays at 35 horsepower. At least it's saying it's 35 horsepower. So we've got the 1, 2, 3. Now you notice from 1, which is no decals, 2 has the black decal with that front badge, 3 keeps the side decal but changes the Zetor badge on the front, 4 changes the side badge and then goes back to that badge, and then 5 keeps the side badge but changes the front badge. Nothing else. I couldn't see anything else changing on the vehicle itself. Then we come down to wheel brand. We've got 1, 2 and 3. I think that's the same on, yeah, it doesn't matter what option you go for on engine setup. We've got wheel setup, we've got standard, standard 2, standard 3, then narrow, goes from that to that, 2 and 3, back to standard. Exhaust pipe, we've got original, we've got with the spark arrestor on the top, little flapper. Old new, back to original, cabin without, with piping. And then we've got hook top, and this is the back. So we've got at the top, we've got our attachment hook at the top, bottom, or both. So that will allow for multiple different hookups for different trailers and stuff as well if you go for both. Then we've got axle soft, we've got a tiny little bit of suspension on the front there. Got to see those little, what are they called? Gators? Mine's blanks, but it doesn't matter. We've got soft or we've got rigid on the front there, so tiny little bit of suspension if you want to. And then we've got without mudguards and with. We've got lamps old 2, new 2. We've then got warning triangle on the back with mudguards or both. I say mud flaps, not mudguards, mud flaps. And then weights. Now these put them just down to the side of the engine. If you follow the light stalk down to where it meets the engine, so we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then back off again. Main colour, anything on this palette here, like that. Design colour, anything on this palette. Grille colour, like so. Rim colour is not a metallic one, I don't think. That does say silver, but it doesn't really look particularly silver. So you can mix and match with whatever else you've gone for. License plate option on there too. What I will do is go up to the top here, where we had our cabin. So if you've got the cabin on and then that, you'll see they stay the same. Doesn't matter what other colour options you go for, that stays the same, I think, as the... We'll double check this. The design colour, let's go for that. Yeah, and same with the seat inside, so that will change, but the cab will stay grey regardless what you do. So those are all the various different options. So let's do this one. This one I've got rigid suspension, if you call it suspension. It's a lovely looking little tractor, isn't it? Interior. I mean, yeah, technically it's still an interior. Up to 15 miles an hour. Now I'm going to show you the other one with the softer suspension. I have got something on the back of it, which is the next one we're going to look at, but we'll have a look at the tractor first. Let's fold it up. See if the suspension does anything. So, maybe. First person on this. It's a much more visceral experience when you're open cab and everything's there, isn't it? It's a very nicely made mod, that. Look at that. Very nice indeed. So that's the Zetor 3011 Major by Wisnia Games 239. On the back of that we've got the Lizard DupleX 627 by VuleX and IMTM. It is 2.17 megabytes download, 3 slots. There's no options on this, and the slot count comes down from 3 to 1. You will find it under tools and mowage. Right there, 1,500, 25 horsepower required, 2 meters wide. Just like that. Unfold it, like so. Lower it, turn it on. What is cool as well, let's lift that up. Nice animation on that for the cutter bar. Going like Billy-O, I believe is the phrase. That's the Lizard DupleX 627 by VuleX and IMTM. Which brings us to the last of the mods for today. Not a lot today, and it's something a bit different. A Valtra harvester. Who'd have thunk it? This is the Valtra BC8800. This by All-In Modding. 24.92 megabytes download. 15 slots for the harvester. 11 slots for the header. The header is a 12 meter. Now, a curiosity. It does say in the description, Draper 700 FD, 3 brands, same as the harvester. Working speed 10. It says working speed 10 horsepower. That's weird. I misread that. I thought it said 10 miles per hour. As far as I can tell, it's still a 6 mile an hour header. We'll see that. In fact, it says working speed. But anyway, big old chunky boy. We do have 3 different options on this. We can go Valtra, which is, like I say, something a bit different. Massey Ferguson or Challenger. But we'll have a look at those options now. We go up to our vehicles and go to our harvesters. Right there, 250 grand, 500 horsepower, 12,334 litre capacity. That's not bad, is it, really? I mean, obviously things like the Colossus harvester, that's bonkers and not too bad money-wise. But for a similar sort of capacity, 405 grand, 357, yeah, so that's not bad at all, really, at 250,000. Slot count comes down from 15 to 1. We have got the option of Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, Lizard. Lizard are your rice tyres. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, that's the one I went for. I do like that one, that's nice. BKT, Vredestein, Lizard we've seen, and then back. So we've got the Valtra BC8800, we've got the Massey Ferguson 9895, or the Challenger 560C. Are our choices. Cover, yes or no. Left it open so we can see what's happening with the auger and whatnot. Windows, clear or dark. GPS monitor, yes or no. We've then got beacon, yes or no. We've got rim colour, it's on silver at the moment, or black. License plate option, and that's it. We come out of there and we go to our tools and go to headers. Right at the end there, Draper 700 FD, 40 foot, yeah, 6 miles an hour it says there, 12 metres, slot count comes down from 11 to 1. The options we've got on this are just the colour or the manufacturer options. We've got Valtra, words, Massey Ferguson. I was trying to form the M and then the word just didn't want to come out. That was very peculiar. And Challenger. So, start this up. Horn, beacon if you've gone for it as an option. Lights, I think there's a light on the pipe as well. If we do pipe out, should be able to see that move. Next one, there you go, light on the pipe. So if you're doing a bit of night work, enable or disable straw swath. And with the header attached, let's raise that up. We've got adjustment of the reel, up and down, forward and backward, depending on if you want to add a bit of immersion to your operation, whatever crop you're running, you can. It is a Draper belt, there's no header trailer that comes with this. Oh, we do have a door that opens as well. L1, R1, there we go. R1, right stick side side. Interior. No sound effect with that. Is that a little bit? No. Turn it on. Like I said, we can have a look at the auger working as well. That's why I left the cover off. There we go. There we go. The Valtra BC8800 by All-In Modding. We also have a map out today, which I'm going to get onto straight away because these dropped quite early. Memphis, New York by WillyBoy10102, 322.81 megabytes download. Like I say, I'll get onto that once this is done and up. I'll get cracking on that, so that should be up today as well. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.